Welcome back, Truth Seeker. March 2nd, 2018. Want to start off by sending a thank you. Somebody sent me a sweatshirt in the mail. Chris Cornell. Really appreciate it. That said, more of the same in the news this morning. They're saying 2 dead at Central Michigan University in a shooting. They're saying the shooter is at large. And I want to show you the parallels between this incident and the Stoneman Douglas shooting that just happened 17 days ago, where they said 17 were killed. In case you're new here, I show how news is contrived every single day by a code of letters, numbers, and dates on the calendar. This is a Masonic code. It is important to Freemasonry. You have to understand the United States of America, as well as many other nations in this world, are controlled by Freemasonry. People in government, media, education, and more are aware of this knowledge. They use it to organize propaganda to steer the agenda the world is living out. And that's essentially creating a giant police state where people are ruled over with tyranny and fear. It's all about controlling people through fear, getting people to cough up their rights so that Big Brother has more power and authority over them. Anyhow, today is the 61st day of the Gregorian calendar year, March 2nd, 31 days in January, 28 in February. Here we are on the second day, 31 plus 28 plus 2, 61. In the language of gematria, active shooter sums to 61. So does the word assassin. Active shooter also has gematria of 74, like Central Michigan, the school that's having this active shooter incident. And remember, Valentine's Day equals 74 as well. We just had the Valentine's Day shooting at Stoneman Douglas. Central Michigan also has gematria of 137, which is the 33rd prime number. Both numbers very special, 137 and 33. With regards to 33, police equals 33, false flag 33, order 33. This story coming through the police. 137 is a big number with the government. The word federal also sums to 33. Further, today's date has numerology of 43. Active shooter also sums to 191 in the base ciphers, which is the 43rd prime. Talked about this with the recent Stoneman Douglas shooting, the Las Vegas shooting, and many more. 191, the 43rd prime. The word killing equals 43. The word massacre equals 43. So today's date has the 43 numerology. It's the 61st day of the year. They said that the shooting happened at Campbell Hall. Notice the gematria, 43. Other number that stands out is 97. Death equals 97. 227 connects to the ancient accepted Scottish rite of Freemasonry. Again, this is a Masonic agenda. Also, 22 divided by 7 gives you the approximation of pi, having to do with cycles and circles. And that's what this is. News by the numbers, in cycles, in circles. Always building on what came before it. Like this shooting being 17 days after the Stoneman Douglas shooting. The word kill equals 17. The word Mason equals 17. The word God equals 17. The word lie equals 17. And this is what's going on. Playing God over the masses with lies, inspiring fear. The word Campbell alone, also in the reverse reduction, sums to 44. Shooting sums to 44 in reduction, so fitting hall for a shooting, the name of it. Since the story's been updated, they've put out the name of the shooter. They're saying he's 19 years old, just like the shooter at Stoneman Douglas was 19. And they're saying this time the name is James Eric Davis Jr. At Stoneman Douglas, it was Nicholas Cruz. Let's look at the overlap. What jumps out right away is that James Eric Davis Jr. in reduction sums to 67. Davis, the surname, is also 19. And 67 is the 19th prime number. Notice James Eric Davis Jr., 67. Nicholas Cruz, 67. Killer, 67. 67 is the 19th prime number. The Masonic motto is order out of chaos. You've heard that phrase before. Never let a crisis go to waste. That's something you hear from our government all the time because our government's Masonic. Create the problem, provide the solution. 67, the 19th prime. 19-year-old shooter. Further, James Eric Davis Jr., 113, comes straight from the Talmud. Baba Kama 113a. It's okay for somebody who's Jewish to lie to somebody who is not Jewish. Consider Freemasonry based in the Old Testament, the Jewish texts. And further, the word Scottish has gematria of 113. This is the number that was stamped all over the Stoneman Douglas shooting in a million different ways. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. So James Eric Davis Jr., 113, just like Stoneman Douglas High School, 113, just like Sandy Hook Elementary School, 113, just like Adam Lanza was born on the 113th day of the year he was born, because it was a leap year. With regards to the 2 dead, you'll notice that number is used a lot in these shootings over the years. If you just go back and look, 2 dead, 2 dead, 2 dead, 2 dead. They report that amount a lot. 2 has gematria of 58, like Freemasonry, like secret society. Also like United States, also like Washington. Which makes sense because this is a Masonic nation. Michigan also has ripe gematria for a state to be used in a shooting ritual. You notice certain states get used more than others. Florida, Texas, Michigan is another one. We see a lot of shootings in Michigan. Who can forget the Uber driver shooting by the numbers? 58 was huge in that. Uber, by the way, equals 19, like chaos. You know, another story that didn't make any sense. Another story that we did a lot of work on. That incident was truly a tribute to the movie Taxi Driver. Wish the videos were still up. Anyhow, Michigan has gematria of 46 and 44, just like execution. Chaos also has gematria of 46. Kill has gematria of 44 and 64. Shooting gematria of 44. Again, like the name of the hall, 44. So for now, you know, that's the majority of it. The name James has gematria of 33 and 48, just like false flag. Should point that out. Some other things jump out, but that's enough for now, Truth Seeker. If you want this video, I would download it. It's highly possible YouTube will give me a strike for this video. You're not allowed to talk about these shootings. You know, YouTube is striking everybody who talks about these shootings. You can't have an opinion on them. You're just supposed to accept the narrative, not question it. You know, YouTube's saying we're bullies for, you know, talking about what's going on in this world. It's hate speech to talk about what's going on. You're just supposed to accept it, you know. That's YouTube's stance on the matter right now. And let's not forget that YouTube was established on the 113th day of the year, once upon a time, April 23rd. I believe that was in the year 2005, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want this video, be sure to download it. You know, for all of you saying, Zach, start posting your videos on other sites, how about you guys do it for me? How about you download my videos and post them on these other sites where you know they'll stay up? I don't know why you guys can't help me out. No one needs to ask me if they can download my video. All of my videos are free. There's no ads on them. I do this to get the word out. You'd be helping me get the word out by downloading the video and sharing it somewhere else. I've said that 1,000 times. You know, in the time I've been here, people continue to ask me the same questions. So all these other platforms, why don't you guys help me out, you know? You guys are always asking me to do more work. I already do enough work. All I do is sit here all day and do work. You know, if you don't follow my blog, you miss out on the majority of the work I do. You know, 440 posts in February, 580 in January. How many of them have you seen? For most of you, probably 0. This is a lot of work. I expose all news. I prove every single day how all news is contrived by this code. You know, just understanding these base ciphers. So we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Till next time.